Good morning, Acacia family. It is April 17th. Welcome to day number 33 of Corona Days. Need to pay close attention to some special instructions today, all right? And I'm going to email this out to your parents, so in case any details they need to go back and reference, they'll have that information. It is supposed to be a rainy day today. They say that April showers bring May flowers. So why don't you send me a picture of you with your drawing of some flowers you hope to see in a couple of weeks, all right? So if you're interested in doing that activity, draw some pretty pictures of some pretty flowers and send me those pretty pictures with you, all right? This will be our 14th remote learning day. The end of this lap of the race should be in sight. As they say in NASCAR, let's get her done today, all right? Finish up those packets for the week and get them ready to turn in. Parents, we do need to ask a favor of you. Again, like NASCAR, inspectors are kind of part of the race. We need you to inspect the work of your students and make sure it is complete and good quality. We're not asking you to grade it, but please make sure that it's ready to cross the finish line and be turned in. We do greatly appreciate your support. So let's make today your masterpiece, all right? Some announcements. Classes 3 through 8. Mrs. Williams wants to hear your recorder playing tests before 3 o'clock today. You should have information in your remote learning packets about the expectations and how to submit those tests. If you have questions, please contact Mrs. Williams. She has an email address of cwilliams@acaciaacademy.org, or you can call and text 574-952-3101. That's 574-952-3101. All right, a little bit of internet trivia for you. Do you know what URL stands for? URL. It's actually an acronym that means Uniform Resource Locator. Uniform Resource Locator. What does that mean? Well, most of us call it a web address. So if you type a URL in the top line of a web browser, the browser will go directly to that desired site. Now, if instead you happen to enter the URL into a search engine line, that would probably generate a list of sites that contain keywords from the information you entered in the search engine. Our teachers almost always provide the URLs so that you can go directly to the site. So make sure you put the URLs up there in the top line of your search engine and go directly to the sites. Hey, Monday is a big day. From 10 to noon, we're going to run the same drill we did this week with a few small twists. All right, we'd like to have one family member drive to the front door of the school. Please remain in your vehicle. That's just convenient and easiest. And I will come out and make the great exchange. You will turn in packets from this week, and I will give you the new remote learning packets. I will also give you re-enrollment forms and a yard sign. So great deal for you guys. The re-enrollment forms should be pretty self-explanatory, but if you do have questions, feel free to call me. They are due May the 4th. We are so very much looking forward to getting back to the classrooms and the glorious work of cultivating character, faith, and knowledge in person. So let's plan to do so together next year, all right? And then for the yard signs, hopefully it's going to provide some advertising for Acacia and help us with recruiting. So we would greatly appreciate it if you would find a high visibility spot to display that sign. And we thank you so much for that help. For today's story, we're in The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. It'll be chapter 4. All right. Hey, we've got a birthday. It's birthday Eve. Henry Klein, get close. Are you here? Can you hear me? Happy birthday, Henry! Everyone, run to the door, yell outside, "Happy birthday, Henry!" I have a special gift for you, Henry. I have this John Deere green birthday balloon, all right? Well, hopefully we can get that to you on Monday. Hopefully it still has air in it. We are very thankful for you, buddy, and want you to know that you are loved and appreciated. So happy birthday, Henry. How about some words of encouragement from Luke 5 today? Short story, packed with action, though. Verse 27, after this, Jesus went out and saw a tax collector by the name of Levi sitting at his tax booth. "Follow me," Jesus said to him. And Levi got up, left everything, and followed him. Then Levi held a great banquet for Jesus at his house, and a large crowd of tax collectors and others were eating with them. But the Pharisees and the teachers of the law who belonged to their sect complained to his disciples, "Why do you eat and drink with tax collectors and sinners?" Jesus answered them, It is not the healthy who need a doctor, but the sick. I have not come to call the righteous, but sinners to repentance. So this story is short, yet it's filled to the brim with the unexpected. Jesus was just in a house surrounded by church people where he was teaching, and he healed that paralyzed friend on a mat. Jesus then went out and saw a tax collector. This was like the opposite of a church person. He would take money he did not earn, and he would give it to the Roman government, who did not like the church. Tax collectors would usually be scoundrels, and they would effectively steal money from others, keep some of the money for themselves, and then pay the government. Tax collectors were bad dudes, and they had bad friends. Kind of like the leper that had to stay a stone's throw away because of his physical disease, the tax collector had a social status that made him very much unliked. Yet Jesus saw something. Actually, Jesus saw someone, Levi, who would also be called Matthew. Jesus invited Levi to follow him. And what was Levi's response? Levi left everything and followed Jesus. The question from Jesus was unexpected. Why did he call Levi? The response from Levi was unexpected. Why would this rotten financial record keeper leave everything and follow? Well, I think God again wanted to display his power to transform hearts and to use the least of us to change the world. As Levi was leaving everything, do you remember what he did? He hosted a great banquet for Jesus. Some significant portion of all that money he had collected was used to celebrate. It is during this party we learn more about Levi. His only friends were other tax collectors and sinners. But we also learn more about Jesus. His gift of grace was for the sinners who needed to be healed. And that's like us. Want to know something else that was unexpected? Levi continued to keep good records, not of stolen tax dollars, but of the ministry of Jesus. He wrote a little book with these stories. You've probably heard of it. It's the Gospel of Matthew, which continues to change the world today. And that story all started with a 6-sentence story filled with the unexpected. So, be amazed. All right, time for the jokes of the day. Again, these have been authorized by dadjokes.com, so they are some of the finest on the planet. What did the left eye say to the right eye? What did the left eye say to the right eye? Between you and me, something smells. All right, last one. It was supposed to be a snow day today, so it didn't happen. But I have an Elsa joke. Why can't Elsa have a balloon? Why can't Elsa have a balloon? Because she would let it go. You all are God's masterpiece. Let's have a great day together. You're loved and appreciated. In God we trust. We'll see you later.